Greetings, I'm Hellena Pugh, a Marine Corps veteran and the host of your 5-Minute Salute. Today I have with me Jeff Sheehan, and he's coming to us from the great state of Texas. Jeff, welcome to our show.
Thanks so much, Helena. Nice to meet you.
So, Jeff, how did you become a member of our nation's military?
The short story is I wanted to go to university, and the ROTC programs in 1983 were flush with money and scholarships, and I got a scholarship and graduated, excuse me, and was commissioned in the Army in the aviation branch, which was a relatively new branch in the Army at the time. And yeah, it got me through college and got me a good 10-year start on in a career in the Army.
Excellent. So what is it that you do today, Jeff?
Today, I'm a business management consultant focusing on customer service and customer experience management.
Okay, and so with CXJS Consulting, what is it that you specialize in as it relates to the customer experience?
What I help businesses understand is what customer experience looks like operationally, what they could be doing with the feedback they receive from their customers, the internal processes, and how they're connected to the customer experience. It's, for example, quite surprising to some folks to understand how billing, invoicing and billing affects the customer's perception of your brand.
Yeah, so a lot of times, back in the, I won't say 80s and 90s, there was this phrase going around in customer service, and that was that the customer was always right. But a lot of businesses have come to realize that that's not necessarily true. So how do we today encourage businesses to actually positively interact with their customers?
Yeah, I think the best way to answer that is you have to look for what customers value. You know, in America and around the world, there's so much choice that customers are that's available to customers by way of the internet. So instead of thinking the customer's always right, it's best to think of what can I do that customers value, and what can I get rid of in my business, in my operations and processes that just annoys customers.
That's true. So now, as you were transitioning from the military, from the Army into, did I say, Army? From the Army into your civilian customer service experience, was there something that you learned that you want to share with other veterans, or that you wish other veterans knew that helped with that transition?
Yeah, I would say, and this goes back a few years, but the big surprise to me was how well prepared I was for business. It was a domain I had never worked in. I didn't have any family business experience or anything like that. But the work ethic, the preparation, the attention to detail, the discipline, all of that translates really, really well coming out of the military. And I would also add, get some assistance, get some coaching on how to translate your military experience into civilian and commercial terms, because that was completely foreign to me. And I was so lucky to have help doing that sort of translation of my background in the military into something that was meaningful and valuable in the private sector.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head with that. Knowing what your skills and what you were doing in the military, but being able to relate it into what you really desire to do when you hit the corporate field is really important. And then, like you say, finding that help to get you along the path.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, I just want to thank you so much, Jeff, for being here today on the 5-Minute Salute. And
my pleasure, and thank you. And it really was 5 minutes.
Right. I just want to say thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to interview you. I always tell people it goes really fast. It really is just a 5-minute salute.
It is. I really appreciate the time and the opportunity. So thanks so much for letting me share some of my story.
Great. Have an awesome week. So now, America, if you want to learn more about Jeff Sheehan and what he does in consulting and understanding that customer experience and how to relate that into your business, go ahead and hit our YouTube channel or our website at ZaharaVets.org, and you'll be able to see this interview and the links to his company information, as well as the other interviews that we have out there. We want to ask you to go ahead and pay that salute forward by giving us a share. Have an awesome week. My name is Hellena Pugh. I am the founder of ZaharaVets Network. So I started ZaharaVets Network because as I transitioned out of the military in 2012, I was encountering so many challenges with my transition, and I realized that there really wasn't an organization that spoke definitively to the issues that impacted women veterans, but also I encountered other male veterans who were having very similar issues to which there really wasn't an answer. So I started the organization so that I can provide information for other veterans, but also put us on the path to start providing those services that weren't being offered.